says, you and your and takes his club over the top of Raoul's skull.
Because he's John Sellmeyer.
A young green dragon has recently perched herself in the burial ground of an ancient group of dragon slayers known as the Dragon Knights. As she hunts in the nearby forest, her kobold minions gather to raid the nearby town of Fallcrest to bring riches to themselves and their master. But it seems Venomfang and her minions may have a darker, more sinister purpose. So, our weary travelers are going to start at the town of Northcrest. The town of Northcrest contains multiple key locations such as the Flowing Mug Inn, a blacksmith, and a market square. I guess the adventurers, begin in the Flowing Mug. How they got there and how they meet up is your guys' choice. It's your very typical tavern as well as an inn. It is known by the local townsfolk as a trustworthy stand-up inn.
Huzzah! My brothers in arms. Another completed mission. Drinks are on me.
I'm gonna hold you to that, buddy.
Barkeep!
Yes, my good sir. The name's Richard Brown.
Around for the entire bar.
Well, around for the entire bar, huh? Would you like a mug of ale?
Several mugs of ale.
Okay, what seems to be the special occasion, my good friend?
Me and my compatriots have vanquished the bandits who are terrorizing Garbok Pass, and now we're celebrating before our next job, wherever that may come.
Would that be what everyone likes is a cup of ale?
Yeah, it was good.
2 ales.
It was good.
Paul's mine.
Do you have any mead?
I've got common wine and a mug of ale.
I'll take a common wine.
Always was 3.
Oh my gosh! Time, dude, come on!
No one has meat around here. Don't drink meat.
Alright. That'd be 20 copper pieces for the lot of you.
Copper, okay. 20.
Who's paying up?
I don't have copper. I have 34 gold. And what's the conversion rate? So 1 gold piece?
We'll say 3 gold pieces for the lot of you.
Okay.
That's substantially more.
So much more.
I don't know. I don't know the copper to gold ratio, alright?
But I am going to remove 3 gold pieces from my inventory, and there you go, sir.
What be your next adventure?
We don't know. You tell us. Have you heard any rumors around town? Anything ails this town that we can help with?
We'll kill.
Your friends are awfully quiet enough for you to trust them.
Well, let me introduce you to my compatriots. I am noble blood.
Well, he says it all the time. Just go with it.
I'm with the Havenwoods.
You can't prove anything, but
I am the Havenwoods.
it's easy just to believe.
I'm Lord of the Manor.
Yeah, I knew a guy like that one time. He
Nice.
did things like this. Yeah.
I'm Lord of the Puking Toilets.
This is Time Dude. Time Dude, say something.
I am Time Dude, a fighter. I may not be a talker, but I am very strong. Is there any way I could persuade you with my strength?
I'm not really into dudes, but I'm not sure what you're trying to persuade out of me.
Do you need anything hung up? Any cabinets?
You need a cabinet assembled, perhaps.
Lorraine! Lorraine!
Cabinets that need fixturing.
He says he wants to anchor some bloody cabinets.
Oh, this book is very strapping. Oh, step time, dude. Help me, I'm stuck in the banister.
Who adored.
Would you like to follow me?
Is this an actual door or a double entendre?
That's for me to know, and for you.
It's never fun, no.
You say something.
Hey, Lorraine, get the out of here!
I have 8 strength. I can
Curry
hang
steps
cabinets.
in, slides a gold piece on the table for information on a quest.
Oh, that'll do.
You didn't do that with my gold pieces. Thank you for respect our rule.
You have noble blood. I'm gonna need you to roll for persuasion.
Alright, 14.
14 plus.
Division.
It doesn't matter. You.
Probably charisma.
Yeah.
He's
It
in
doesn't matter.
Warlock.
14 is plenty for this.
Well,
Yeah.
except the charisma.
You drop the
I-
dice.
I still ain't heard from 2 of you. Would you seem like a good fella? Come here closer. You looking for work?
Business at killing.
Yes, we're quite good at killing. We killed a bunch of bandits last time.
That's what your mate said.
I shot one in the face with a firebolt.
This one I found strange. Don't let him in near my children.
Would you have something for us to kill, perhaps? It's fun.
I could use some help around the tavern. It's got a little bit of people who get a little rowdy around here.
When we kill them.
You do whatever you bloody like.
Okay.
You need people killed?
I don't feel.
During this conversation, you hear a commotion outside. You hear, "Get the f*** out of my face! Get out of my face!" You hear weapons unsheathed. You hear guards running down the street with their armor. And you hear what sounds like to be a fight about to outbreak. These gods are worthless. They can't do anything. And these bulls came out of nowhere and started terrorizing our town.
Seems like the kobolds need an attitude adjustment. Brother in arms, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Don't wait time, dude. I'll be here when I return.
I unsheathed my
Time,
dagger.
dude. I'm gonna be real with you.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I'm good for that one.
So as a group, as a collective, I think we all agreed to proceed out of the tavern and into the street.
Investigate the commotion.
Alright.
And yeah.
When the group walks outside, what you see are 3 kobolds carrying weapons in town, shoving the half a dozen guards to the ground.
Oh, they changed it to like a lizard person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a kobold.
Kobold.
Hey,
You're doing great.
looking like an argo.
So what I want to do is,
So it does kind of look like a dragging dog almost.
I think that's kind of what they are.
So you walk outside and you see 3 kobolds shoving down half a dozen guards. The kobolds are carrying daggers, slingshots. They're of good size, and they're terrorizing the town, taking gold, and doing what they like because that's what they do.
Obviously, I go up and try to reason with them first. Since I am a lawfully good character, I'm not just going to start hacking away. So, with my sword drawn and my sword and shield drawn, I approach the kobolds and I tell them to stop. Under law of the land, I request that you stop what you're doing right now.
Roll for intimidation, d20 plus.
Charisma.
Yeah, my intimidation's at +2, but
It's 14.
Unfortunately, the kobold are a pack breed, and they do not get fearful when in their pack. Unless you rolled a nat 20, they have decided that they're going to attack you.
I'm gonna shoot at the closest one to Paul. Which one?
Okay? So you're shooting? Yeah. Which one?
Well, probably not that one because I don't hit Paul. The golf.
In the row. If you shot around, you know, like this.
The other one that could like
Okay, roll d20 to see if you.
17 plus 3.
Magus, with the grace and speed of the sexy elf that he is, tiefling that he is, draws his mighty longbow, and with a quick release of the arrow before anyone can move, takes out this little kobold. Now, the question is, what does the next one do?
That is the question.
He raises his spear.
You wizard guy.
Yeah.
He raises his spear to swing on the closest person to him, which is Paul. So 19 armor. Oof. We're assuming that hit.
yeah,
Okay. Cool.
barely. Lucky roll there, bud.
That is going to be 2 plus 2. So Paul, you've taken 4 damage, please. So this nasty-looking kobold looks at this noble, beautiful stallion with flowing locks and says, "Oi! You, that was my brother!" and shoves his spear through Rahul's shoulder and yanks that back, and blood just spouts out. Who's next?
Devin.
Me. I'm going to use Witch Bolt.
Good choice.
So Devin, you straight ahead of you is Paul, with one across from him, in front of him, or there's one off to the side, which has no one there. So you tell me.
I have a chance of hitting Paul.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can like move out his
Okay, so
side.
I'm not
Just
gonna.
roll a 1 and just obliterate Paul. Paul was so cocky, and then just got raped right. Well, I wouldn't say that, but
I'm gonna use Witchful on the one to
What?
the right.
so 8 plus 2 is 10. Man, you look cool as shit when you threw that lightning bolt, but you missed and lit a straw house on fire.
Oh, damn. Poor innocent people thought we were here to help.
You guys are walking like that, right? Yeah, we are. Who's
Good
next?
job with the
It is my turn.
Burning houses down.
Alright. Seeing my good friend Raul get stabbed, I strafe around to the side. I'm gonna shoot that one.
16, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
It should be 1d10.
God, we.
What is it, a firebolt?
Yeah, firebolt.
If I get mine, mine's a D12.
You guys don't have dinner.
Alright.
4.
Yeah, just 4.
Alright.
Didn't kill it, does it?
Now, what's your character's name again?
Presto.
Progressive.
Yes.
Reese waves his hands, does a bend technique, throws a firebolt while the ugly bastard is shaking the blood off his spear still, gets obliterated in the face. Half his face is melted with wax.
He's way too happy.
And he turns around and snarls. The ugliest snarl in the world that you could see because his face is melted like wax. And he lets out a mighty roar.
Yeah.
I'm attacking with my longsword.
Roll d20 to see if you hit. What is
It's
it?
a 4.
Plus your strength. Man, you look real cool picking up this big ass sword with your sword leaking goddamn blood. You take a swing, and I assume you're swinging at the person who just stabbed you.
Yeah, right in front of
The
me.
melted
You
face.
take a swing, he looks around with his melted ass face, and he ducks. And you take your sword all the way across the top of him.
And I activate my bonus action.
Nice. Okay,
Which I also shoot at that.
Lay on hands. I'm healing myself.
that's fine. So you're
Plus
fully
4.
healed now.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, now it's this one's turn.
It's a good thing you don't have to roll.
Alright, this one comes around, goes running in front of his brother. Has advantage already, but has more advantage because he's running up behind Paul. It's a d20, so.
Oh, man.
Or nat 20. So, this about to do some bangs to you, Paul. So, this dude runs up and he says, "F you, you f-," and takes his club over the top of Raul's skull. Are you alive still, Paul?
Do you have?
Are you dead? No shot. You have less than 9 health.
No, I only have 3 health left.
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
Raul falls to one knee. Actually, I'll let you do a roll for athleticism. Roll a d20 for athleticism.
You have to map 20 this.
16.
16.
You're still going to get hit in the head, but rather than fall to your knee in front of them, you're going to roll.
Smoothly.
Roll away and are laying on the ground now.
Over by Reese.
John's turn.
Alright. How dare you hurt Raul?
You want one, boy?
I'm charging
You kill the.
at the one that just hit Raul.
I think how much bigger he is with that big ass base. I think you can that base down.
And I'm going to strike.
What are you using as a weapon, John?
My trident. Yes, sir. 14.
Plus.
Yeah, you hit.
Plus.
You hit. Yeah, but he did. Time dude runs up and says, "You for hurting my friend! I'm charging you!" And he takes his mighty trident with 2 hands, which that's a cool weapon, by the way.
Thank you.
And he runs up and he in one fell swoop busts his head off, and he screams as blood is hurling through the air, and he screams, "Ah!" And blood is landing on his face as he has this kobold's head on his trident.
I feel like that warrants an intimidation roll on the other kobold too.
So, Garrett can at this point kind of decide what he wants to do.
Do we want to try to get some information out of this fella, or you just want me to?
He's got blood lost in his eyes. I mean,
Yeah, like at this point.
diplomatic.
We'll shoot it with the longbow.
Okay. Roll for D40. Garrett, you draw your bow. You let your arrow fly. It flies past Time Dude. He looks at his prize. It's a beautiful arrow. It's flying up. It's flying up. The arrow hits the head and the top of the trident. The head rolls off the trident to the ground, to the foot of his brother. And his brother backs up and he says, "Okay, please, no more. What do you want from me? I've gotten information if you're willing to let me live." He's not attacking. He's out of unless I need to roll for persuasion right now.
Let's get the information then. Let's get the information.
Please,
I'm ready
We'll
to kill
see.
him.
We'll see.
please, who's your leader? I'll talk to them.
I get up. I get up. Dust the blood off my body.
Look, he's barely dust.
You got a head wound.
Don't even worry about me. I'm a paladin. I serve a higher purpose than you.
Please, brother, help me.
I serve a higher purpose. These wounds do not matter. Tell us who you serve.
Are you guys surrounding him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Tell us who you serve. Tell us everything you know.
Shut your
Big dog. Big dog. Who's your big dog?
Oh,
Big dog.
Yeah.
Slice his throat.
Wait,
I do
gentlemen.
that. Oh.
He said,
I want to know the information.
Okay, I stopped.
You deal with you deal with that guy, man. I'm out of here.
Dear sir,
I back up.
I
Move
still-
my
I'm
character.
trying to save your life, please.
Move my character. I back up. I back up behind
Sorry,
the.
you probably gotta crawl because you're so crippled.
No,
They want to slice your throat. Please tell us, what do you know?
My knife is at his throat.
I'm gonna put an arrow through his eye.
You see that man lying over there?
Oh?
Next to the tavern, bloody to a pulp.
Yes.
You were sent here to raid his farm, murder his family, and steal his daughter. We were told by Venom Fang to come here and do so. You can find Venom Fang north,
An edgy teenager.
past the farmstead and through the brush. That's all I know. Please, may I go home to my family?
what do you guys say?
No.
By a show of hands, thumbs up or thumbs down.
Wait,
Oh, you're not. Well, you walked away.
Oh yeah.
do you know who had a problem with him at the very beginning?
Chase you.
The tavern keeper.
It was the tavern keeper. We shall enslave him to the tavern keeper.
Oh, he can be put up. He can put up the cabinets.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Melted half
Yes.
his face and
Yeah,
now
some
he's...
good old.
Dude, you shouldn't have given me new combos. Oh, thank you, Time Dude. Boy, Lorraine, get your ass back inside.
Can I loot the corpses?
And you what?
Can I loot the corpses, the kobolds? They're dead. Like check them for... Check them for clues.
Sure.
Okay, I do that.
Which one did you check?
I've checked both of them in sequence.
Roll for that. Oh, they're not really wearing a whole lot. You felt one, and he's carrying a bloody club. It looks like he has your friend's brains on it.
They're healed.
The other one is never even got to draw his weapon, and you find a... Well, honestly, you don't find a weapon. You realize that he's an overgrown child, and he's carrying around a toy.
What?
You found one gold piece between a lot of them.
Yeah, let's go.
and they each are wearing a loincloth. Are you guys gonna go do what the they told you they done to that man's family?
Yes?
This town needs real heroes. You seen what the gods did. They this, that. Listen. He got this beat. This brains. We're hanging out. He looked like Stephen Yen from The Walking Dead when he's like, "Oh, you." And you know what he did? He got back up and he healed that man. That's a if I'd ever seen one. The word of me, lads. Can I fund your trip to go save this lad's family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to stop this evil
How much he paying?
And kill the enemy.
How much am I paying?
Yeah.
We don't need payment.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Maybe you know.
How much am I paying?
My brothers.
They said we're noble.
Yeah, this is a noble cause, guys.
You guys aren't amongst yourselves.
My gods require.
We're a noble. This is a noble cause. We don't need money.
We're nobly.
We're going.
requires an offering.
We're going to fight a dragon. There's going to be gold in it.
There's gonna be lots of like evil enemies that we gotta kill too.
Yeah, but
They need
have faith.
They need, yeah.
We could go somewhere else.
It's the right thing to do though.
We're doing the right thing.
Yeah, we are.
There's probably other villages with
Just
dragons.
get paid while we do it.
Yeah.
We're going to get paid on the back end.
We don't know that.
We'll
Yes, we do. It's a dragon.
I'd like to get paid on the front.
We'll be paid in exposure.
Something's gotta
We'll start funded.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So we don't have to request a payment.
We need
We
to
already
hurry
killed
up.
those bandits and got
He's
paid.
funding. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Boy,
He said he'd fund it.
did you make a decision?
We're taking the job. Give us the gold.
You go to the blacksmith, into the market, and you tell him. You tell him Richard Brown sent ya. And y'all shits on me.
Okay.
And you're gonna see a discount.
I looked at.
Shit's 1% off.
So if you get a buy one get one on hammers.
And it's not buy one, get one free. It's buy one, get one F off.
Nah, it's the worst.
You welcome.
Let's head straight to the farm. Oh, we gotta go to the market.
Blacksmith.
We gotta get some stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, that's
You get your helmet.
Free shit.
Beer.
Alright. So you guys going to blacksmith?
yeah.
Okay. Alright, you show up to the blacksmith. And this is a long iron blacksmith. What can I get for you, lads?
Let's huddle up.
It's so nice to meet you. We're gonna talk about what we need.
I like him.
Hey guys, so
Pulls that long sword.
Maybe we make sure that this Dick Brown guy is good for this stuff before we order a bunch of shit.
yeah, but let's we have to game plan this. Like, what type of supplies do we need? We're going up against a dragon.
Oh, I miss my husband.
Well, this Richard Brown guy said he was gonna buy ours.
Okay, date night. Okay, cool. Let's name drop them. We have to, guys. We have to save that farmer's family.
Yeah. This righteous bastard. I'm sorry.
Like, we have to. We're on a timetable here, guys. Dragons are not known for being forgiving. So let's hurry up.
Yeah,
Still here to talk about it.
that it doesn't, like, you know, it's
I
just
once took on
Another day.
drowning in one night.
But I'm just saying hypothetically we get sidetracked and nothing.
Because I can bend my long
I think
stockings
it is.
over my head.
Alright, I just need as many tridents as possible.
What are you doing with all these?
I'm gonna start chunking them if we're gonna fight a dragon.
I don't have
You have to roll it.
I don't have any tridents. Got hide on, chain shirt, ring mail, and that's it.
Do you have any type of flame potions to make us resist the flame?
carry.
I mean, it's a
Did you
black.
hear me say this is a blacksmith's son?
Oh shit! It is a blacksmith.
It's
So yeah.
It's a black braceman or something like that. Do you have any arrows?
So
Yes. I can give you 20 arrows for 1 gold piece.
Hey, before we buy anything, I want to use a spell.
Oh god.
I want to use detect magic.
What?
Just, I don't know.
You're gonna make sure it's not secretly,
Make sure he's hiding shit.
Make sure what?
Make sure you're not hiding anything.
Okay. You have to roll whatever you need to roll.
It doesn't say.
Okay, well, you don't detect any magic because there's not any. She's just a horny old woman.
Does the book say that?
Yeah. No, I'm definitely not going off script for this one.
Hey, actually, specifically, my character's going to walk inside.
Sign for that.
Oh, there's just no magic in there. That's it. Like,
No, that's fine. But I'm over this horny woman. I'm walking outside. Just stand guard at the door with my shield up, ready to take on an attack if you need.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, that's quid pro quo, so you begin that you're locked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One gold piece then, sir. Okay.
Is this not on the innkeeper?
5 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, isn't Dick Brown supposed to be paying for this?
Oh, you know Dick Brownie.
He sent us.
He sent you here. He's never paid his tab.
He's kind of sketchy. Like
What?
the dead guards outside this tavern.
His real name's not Richard, but they call him that for a reason. So, he's good for something. You can have you on there or something. Sweet. What else can I get you?
can I buy a shield?
One order of
10 gold pieces, please.
I know Richard.
Oh, yes, of course, Richard. Here's your shield then, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come.
Again, I'd like to purchase the ring armor, the chain shirt, and the hide armor, please. I know Richard Brown. We're friends.
Oh,
He said he's good for it.
He's good for
sounds
us.
like Richard's put in quite the work.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Okay, well, here's your ring bell, your chin shirt, and your hide armor.
Well, thank you very much.
Hey,
All right, have a good day.
Hey, I don't like you guys being like shady like that.
I wasn't shady. What are you talking about? It was consensual, and
This is the first and last warning.
my alignment is chaotic. Don't give a
First and last warning.
I saw the way you handled the lizards, and I'm terrible.
Yeah, I took on Hitch while you guys stood in the back.
One shot one of them.
I'm hoping about chase off.
Double tapped the one that John had.
Please, brothers, let's not fight. We have to find a dragon.
That's true.
But where do we go next?
North. What no boy said.
So we just start marching north?
Wait, was the farm north or the
Dragon is north.
Eat both.
okay?
Alright, let's hit up the farm.
So you guys are leaving town?
Yes.
Well,
Heading north.
As our weary travelers and heroes travel north, they get to about a mile north of town, and one of them looks up and says, "Hey, there's smoke coming out of those trees."
Fire, smoke from one of them trees.
a campfire, perhaps.
And one of them says, "I smell blood."
I smell blood.
And they remember Joel, the man that Raoul saved, said that his farm had been slaughtered and burned to the ground when the kobolds have came through. As they arrive to the farm, they notice a house that overlooks the farmland, which is burning to the ground. On a small hill to the east, a barn lies in semi-ruin, and behind the barn lies the forest.
Can I run an investigation? Second.
What are you investigating?
For any tracks?
Tracks, is it? What do you roll for? Yeah, investigation. Roll d20 for plus.
I'm actually proficient in investigation,
Yeah.
so I get +4 to it. So I can help investigate as well.
Yeah, I'm trying
to
to.
do right now.
Yeah, I have a +4 in investigation as well.
Alright. 12.
+4. Yeah.
Upon investigation, you guys notice bloody tracks leading to the bars.
Bloody tracks leading to the barn.
Alright. What's your character's name again?
This mates.
And yours? Mavis and Stray? Hey Mavis, could you like stand back and be ready with your bow?
Yeah, but not who you told me to.
I appreciate that. Time Dude.
This
Yes,
is a
Rose.
crazy teenager.
Time Dude, I need you right on my side.
This is a mine is chaotic. Don't give a.
Stray, you and what's his name? You and Presto, be ready for support spells. Hey, me and Time Dude, we're gonna open the barn doors to see what's inside, and we all have our formation. We're ready to go.
Going on here.
You guys walk up. You open the barn door, and with your high investigation check, you see the bloody tracks lead out the backside of the barn.
So we don't see any other bodies or anything else like that, just blood.
Just blood tracks leading out of the barn.
All it is.
Yeah, let's follow the tracks, guys. While keeping the same formation.
Yeah.
You walk through the back of the barn, following the bloody footprints. You open the door, ready for anything. The sun is now risen. The sun blinds you as you open the door. Ready for everything. Ready for anything that can happen. And you just see bloody footprints that end at a pile of brush in the woods.
Time we go then.
Yeah, we're going.
So we think this could be an ambush.
Most likely it is.
Passive perception.
You rolled 17 here.
Yes, a 21. I investigate
Hell yeah.
the area.
So you notice, you followed the tracks that reveal an unnatural looking thicket, which is the brush. Upon Reese's investigation check, Presto, you notice a vine connecting to a mechanism.
Hey guys, there's a vine connected to a mechanism.
Yeah, there's a trap.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna shoot it.
I'm gonna shoot the trap then. Like there could be animals in there, and like I wouldn't want to hurt the animal or anything, you know.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fire bolting.
You're firebolting? What are you doing?
I'm firebolting the obvious trap vine.
There's a barn on fire behind us, and you're bolting some. Alright, yeah.
Alright, you firebolt the brush. Wait.
In the longbow.
That's what I said. I said I'd shoot it. You're shooting it? It doesn't matter. Who's doing what?
I've already shot.
Alright.
This is already set forth.
Chest rolls.
Roll a d20 to see if Smokey Bear you up when he pops. I was joking.
I rolled an A.
But you roll a 1. You shoot your firebolt with such precision.
What a great.
It's a piece of strength. There's literally not like there's nothing here. It's not a trap. It was just to lift the brush up. The brush line along his farm is now burning.
I mean,
And what is revealed is
already.
what is revealed is a deep wooded path through the woods, 5 feet wide, that can only be traveled single file.
Then
It should be Paul, Garrett, me, Devin, John.
The sun does not beam through the trees.
I have dark vision for 60 feet.
No, I have the spell light, and it's a cantrip, so I just cast that, and that illuminates all of our paths. We can all see clearly, and then
Okay.
Not east.
You guys are walking.
Yes.
we're walking. Yeah,
Okay.
make it briskly.
As you walk down the dark, narrow path that you can see down, the heroes stumble down the path, single file, walking, listening, looking for any movement that may stand out. Time Dude, with his trident,
That's you, John.
Yes.
Reese with his
If I have a dagger, I can hold
Dagger.
it. Just, stab something.
Raoul with his shield drawn, and Mavis with his bow. But don't forget Stray with his warlock stuff. With the dagger. Stray, walking, not paying a whole lot of attention, slides down the slippery rocks on his back into the creek alone by himself. And now it is up to Time Dude to decide if he's going to make the jump across or slide down. Do you want to go down after him or make the jump across?
Go down after him.
Okay. You went down after him. And now there are 4 hungry whippers that smell fresh blood down in the creek. They come up.
What are they?
Like just little wolves. They're like kind of mean and vicious. But they walk and they're like werewolves. How about that?
Like light, werewolf light.
Do they have like weapons? Or are they just like...
They got. They walk up. They look like a dog and a man together, almost like a werewolf.
Neat.
No weapons, no clothes, just red rocketing everywhere.
Cool.
And the first 3 of us are still like...
And they've got long claws from their fronts, on their front paws and their back paws, along with a very strange hook-like claw on like down their arms. Not claw. And their teeth snarling as they glow in the dark.
So we're completely separated?
So John, Devin is laying down. So I'm gonna have John and Devin both roll for initiation. Devin, you're gonna be, well, you can roll for initiation, but you're gonna be rolling at a disadvantage at first. So both of you roll a d20. Alright. So, the first Quipper
We suck.
runs, jumps for the one on the ground. He has advantage on his attack.
Didn't done that.
The Quipper jumps. Slip through the shields. You roll out of the way. He misses.
You said you were gonna...
Oh, can I warn them first?
He'd said that, but like I didn't know so far.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Sorry, I wanted to set up initiation to see if one of them was going to attack before anyone
Oh, I get you.
did anything. So yes, you can yell now.
Okay, I want to yell. Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell. 4 werewolves!
Not help.
We need help!
There's 4
4 werewolves! We need help!
Oh, you got an angle!
Sounds like you got it.
Alright.
Okay. You roll. You using your trident?
Yes.
Throwing it? No.
You do it. You run up
2 hands. 2.
No, you can get your show.
and you pin this Quipper against a rock, and you hold him there, and he's just swinging at you. This one's gonna run up at you and try to hit and miss and trip on the ground next to you as you're attacking his brother.
We buckle and lunge towards him. Towards the one on the ground.
Well, he's over here, and you're over here.
Standing up is an action.
Correct. Well, then I got one more with him. 13, he would attack John's character because... And your arm class is 18, so he trips and falls in between you and Devin on the ground now.
Damn.
The path that you can walk down is very narrow. It's very slick, obviously, in certain spots. I will let John be the determining factor right now if he wants you guys to all come down. You guys talk amongst yourselves on this right now. You have 2 of these things on the ground. John has one pinned against the wall, and one of them has his back to you guys. So you guys...
Do I have line of sight to any of the events transpiring from up top without jumping down? So like looking down to...
You can make out a little bit, but you're not actually... Well, you can make out that there's a commotion going on. You can see that John has one pinned, and that Devin is up now. And you see other figures, but you're not really sure exactly 100% what's going on.
Okay.
So you guys, this is between you guys to like converse.
Well, Garrett, I mean, you have a bow, so I feel like you're the closest. You're the more apt. You're more apt to be able to help in this situation.
Okay, let's see what's happening. So I'm probably gonna get close.
Okay.
So Reese, if you want to roll for initiative to jump down, I'll let you roll for initiative to jump down.
You know what?
Might as well. 20.
All right, Reese now is in the creek, and Reese sees. Reese, when you get down into the creek, you slide down heroically, like a badass. Pull out your and you notice stray is standing. There's a quipper with his back turned. There are 2 quippers on the ground who have clearly tripped and twisted an ankle potentially each. And then you see Time Dude has one of the quippers pinned against a stone as the quipper's snarling at him. What would you like to do?
Okay,
You lead us now, so
I shoot the one with his back turned to me because that's the kind of person I am.
okay, roll with
Fireballs.
advantage. You hit, roll.
D10. 7.
Okay. Okay. You firebolt his ass. His fur lights on fire and he into the air and it hits the ground. And all you hear is
Nice, Reese.
as his ass lands in the creek.
That's so.
That was the one with the highest initiative, by the way. So
Go.
it is now John's turn.
That's the 1 point.
I rolled a 17.
There we go.
All right.
John, you have advantage right now too. So if you want to roll again,
Okay. 17.
All right.
okay.
8 plus 4, 12.
Finish him! Time Dude takes his trident out, and you just hear, the quipper go. Please, may I have another? And you hear Time Dude go. And he takes his trident and slices up, ripping the quipper's head off. Jesus Christ, I don't like the way that word sounds. And you just hear. I'm not doing a very John blood noise, but you hear blood splatter. And again, Time Dude is covered in blood with a quipper's head on his trident tree. Yo!
Do a lot of decapitating for a lawful good person.
Well, these are bad.
Obey the law.
Yeah.
The claw is the law.
Clause the law.
He's dead.
They use chill touch on the low on the ground.
I don't know what that
It
requires.
creates a ghostly skill in the hand. What it requires?
What does it do? Is it an attack?
It's a ranged spell attack.
Okay, so 15 plus intelligence or wisdom, whatever's higher for you. Doesn't really matter, obviously, but you hit.
+3.
You've reached out or you've cast your spell, and you guys feel the air chill. The water turns ice cold around your feet. And you hear this quipper on the ground cry out in agony. And he just says, oh, I didn't say anything. But he's hearing up.
Like a puppy.
And now he stands up. Because that's the only action he gets. Now we're back to the.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Which one?
Shall you join us or stay up on the trail?
Okay, well, D20. With disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, you're shooting in the dark from the top.
Bro, I got a knife.
I don't care.
I got
The
lights
only,
on.
the only person who would be
These guys light.
Well, guess who's the DM?
good for this is
Guess who? Yeah, I agree with your guys' decision making right now.
Roll 5 and 8.
5 and 8. You pull out your bow and you aim and you say, "Have at thee, mother!" and release your arrow as it flies through the air. It penetrates Reese's foot. Reese takes 1 hit point.
Thing.
And you have a sore foot now because the arrow wasn't that sharp. And Reese goes, "Hey, I'm down here, you imbecile!"
That was fun.
It's my turn now.
Yes, it is Reese's turn now.
Alright, so I cast Firebolt at the one that is damaged.
Roll D20.
Because you know why not. 8 plus.
I don't remember what the armor class is that I can't remember.
Plus 4, so 12. Oh, 7.
Finish him! Pesta reaches down, pulls the arrow from his foot, lights it on fire, runs, slides up under the quipper, and shoves it into his. And all you smell is burnt flesh, and all you hear is. as the quiver falls to the ground and his testicles fall out. Sorry. I'm trying to keep track of these in my head. Trying to attack John right now. Going to run and dive at John as John is passing by him. He runs and dives and leaps, and he catches his tail on John's trident and is hanging from John's trident. Ooh.
Quite a speed.
Yeah, like it's like this, like his tail isn't like a furry tail, like additional like meat.
Like a rat.
And he was like
Yeah.
a pinata.
Yeah, like it's just dangling there. He's like, now it's Devin's turn.
A crackling beam screeches through the air, striking the wolfman.
Okay.
The smell of barbecue fills the forest.
Dragon tail.
Yep.
Time Dude thrusts him off his trident into the air, and with skeet shooting like precision, Stray shoots lightning through the air, and all you hear is a crack and a pop as smoke and burnt hair fills the sky, and blood pours down on Time Dude. As the bloody corpse explodes, all the Clippers are dead.
My fellow travelers, you might be wondering what happened to our heroes. Well, they crossed an old bridge, fought a giant orc, and eventually they reached the dragon. Reese died, but then was resurrected. Paul was a human pinata, and Garrett may have tried to run as far away on the map as possible. John got stuck behind the dragon's butt, and I can't remember where Devin was, but they got the job done. The dragon was vanquished. Thank you all for listening, and remind John to charge his recorder next time so you could have heard the following 4 hours of this campaign. Thank you all, and have a beautiful day.
A big thank you to Cody from Life and Pints with Coco for being the dungeon master. We could not have done this without you.